And then he was like, Tic Tac. And he offers me this Tic Tac packet.
And you said no.
And I was like, 9 Dunker. He's like, they're not Tic Tacs. And I'm like, I know they're not Tic Tacs. Oh my god, what have I found in the supermarket?
The issue is that they don't let you actually leave the store without buying anything.
Road to Berlin. We got to Kassel, to the wrong train station. Ha 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 ha. And every disco I get in, every bus, every Flix bus I get in, it's always fucking late, except for the one that we missed that was perfectly on time. This is like our 5th or so Flix bus. German company actually. Save you a lot of money. Don't take the trains, take the Flix bus. 36 euros for both of us from Kassel to Berlin. So, yeah, waiting for a Flixbus again for a change. Where are you, Flixbus? I really hate you. You made a song up. Now it's stuck in my head, bitch.
Oh.
Flixbus. 34 minutes late. Almost as bad as the other one.
Nailed it, Flixbus.
This is the hostel. The guy at the desk said that we've got this free to ourselves tonight, but people will slowly come in during the week because we're here until a Monday.
Oh.
And Claudia is loving the vlogs.
I was like, who the hell is in the room? They said there was no one in here.
No, it's just me talking to, well, all these beautiful people here on the internet, Claudia, are in the room with us.
The internet, do you ever get pimples in your ear?
In your ear or on your ear? Because in there's really gross.
This area. Above.
Let Claudia know in the comments below. I think we're gonna go down and check out the bar. I think there's a billiard table here as well.
Who the fuck calls it a billiard table?
When you play billiards on it. Billiard people. Observations on Berlin so far. There's a lot of people drinking in the streets, which isn't necessarily a problem. And a lot of people try and talk to Claudia.
Which is also not necessarily a problem.
It's not.
Just kidding.
Unless they're on drugs.
Rapist.
Well, yeah, that's the issue. You get all the good ones. The ones that just got let out of jail and are like, oh, my life's really hard because I can't get back to England because they banned me.
Wow, you seem like a fucking gem.
Do you want to be faced in this vlog?
I vlog.
Okay.
Me again, your hideous twin sister.
Yes. First professional coffee with soy in a very long time. It's pretty good. Better than pretty good. This coffee is actually raw terrible. The coffee place we went to this morning, which was called Silo?
Silo.
C-I-L-O. Definitely check that. S-I-L-O. Definitely check that place out. That was great and has like very like Australian sort of style brunch food. Zilo.
Is pretty.
It's pretty. Look how pretty it is.
Second balcony from there, yeah? Something has already been taken in the room. Do that.
Lewis, we can be dunked any day.
We just did a tour with, what are they called? New Europe tours?
No,
Do you have the pamphlet?
Salamander.
Spiel.
Sandeman's New Berlin.
Sandeman's New Berlin. Okay. Great tour. Lewis, quality guy. Knows his shit.
Literally, hit me.
Hit me up in the puss.
Hey, hey. Am I desperate?
Every tour guide we come across, just saying, 10 out of 10 would bang. Would bang.
Jan.
Oh, yarn.
And then there was Dora. Dora, hit me up.
So, Berlin so far. Really fucking great. After yesterday when we didn't really go out and see anything. It's a really funky place. Like there's cool shit everywhere. Look at that. Look at that. Shit everywhere. And it's really open is my main feels about Berlin right now. Everything's just very not crowded and boxed in, like massive buildings, but incredibly open streets and architecture and everything anyway. So you don't feel claustrophobic like you feel in other big cities, and it's not that busy. I should get Google Maps open so we know we're getting coffee. And there's actually some decent coffee places around, so that's a double bonus. God, just marry me, Berlin. Fuck. Where are we? Yeah, we're going further up this street over the river again. We have to make this bridge this big for other people. Looks indie.
Yes.
Second best coffee shop in Berlin, apparently. Decent sized coffee. Hey Claudia, what do you think?
It's nice. It reminds me a lot of Australia.
Yeah.
Should probably stop going to places that remind us of Australia.
Who's overseas? Let's go to all the Australian places. Yeah.
It's nice though, the coffee is good. Salmon, good. Eggs, good.
Decent sized coffee. Everyone come here. Father Carpenter.
We were speaking yesterday about the messiness of travelling. I'm obviously quite messy right now because we went out for a pub crawl last night and I was a little drunk.
Just to prove to everyone the level of messy, this is how messy my doona is at my feet. What is that?
How's your whopper pillow?
That was on my feet. Oh yeah, I'll show you my whopper pillow.
Here's one I prepared earlier. Here's one drunk Claudia, who we call Barbara, by the way. Barbara, what have you made?
What not to do in a hostel. Fuck my life. I'm sorry, generator. Please don't find me.
Okay, so let me just explain to Claudia what she did last night.
Okay, Claudia. So this is just the end of the night. We were on the tram, right? Mm-hmm. And this weird looking guy with a backpack sat next to us. And this guy who was clearly high on something, probably ice, sat across, like, next to me. And the guy's backpack was next to you. And he clearly had some sort of mental disability. Wasn't exactly sure. But, like, you were like, what's in the bag? And he's like, was? And you were like, what's in the bag? And he was like, was? And I was like, Claudia, he probably doesn't speak German. Doesn't just speak English. And you were like, translate what I said. I was like, and you're like, do it, tell him. So I was like, mein Freund sagt, was ist in der Tasche? And he was like, it's pharmaceutical bottles. And I was like, translated that back to you, and you were like, and I was like, it's drugs, and you're like, And the guy across from me is like, looked over at me, and he's like, hey, in German, how's it going? And I was like, yep, good. And he's like, paused for a bit, and then he was like, tic tac, and he offers me this tic tac packet,
And you said no.
and I was like, nine dunker. He's like, they're not tic tacs, and I'm like, I know they're not tic tacs because they're blue and they're more like shards than they are pills. Like,
Oh my god!
then he takes one, puts it in his mouth, and said, and I was like, have fun with that. And he was like, dunker. And then, like, they got off, like, the stop before us. And I was like, fucking hell. There was, like, 5 minutes where we just sat there in silence with these guys. I can't believe you don't remember that.
Damn it! Why don't I remember any of that?
I don't know. Very funny, though.
Why you do this, Drunk? You should vlog that.
I just did.
For me. Oh, that makes me really freaked out. Did I have my hands in my pockets so they didn't steal anything? I'm trying to stereotype, but like I wouldn't say drug dealers are like the most honest people you'd ever meet.
Yeah, right. Don't mean to be disrespectful to drug dealers.
And no, you were sitting there something like this.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Tell them what I asked.
I hate myself. Alex dance for me, monkey. Translate!
They're clearly dodgy characters. I said translate!
I'm trying to speak to people, Alex. I'm trying to make new friends.
I'm making friends.
I can't make friends if you don't translate for me. Oh, I hate my life.
This is after I finally find Claudia because
I'm like at the we did 4 pubs, and she's like, let's go to the 5th pub. Not Claudia, the tour guide. We get to the fucking train station. We're waiting for a train, and I was like, why are we waiting for a train? Like, everyone's far too fucked to get onto a train right now.
We have to get onto a train.
Yeah, that's what you said last night. Because you left half the way onto the train, and I was like looking around for you, and I was like, where are you? And I sent you a message. You're like, I'm on my way home, and I was like, Claudia, no, I don't know how to get home. I could not figure out. You're like, I was like, M5 tram, and you're like, yes. I'm at a different stop, and I was like, I didn't know where you are, and you're just like, just get on. I'm like, mine's 4 minutes away. You're like, mine's 3, so just like, you've got a solid 4 minutes to get me food. So I was like, okay, I can do this.
Oh my God.
So I ran in, didn't go to Macca's, got you a salami roll, ran back onto the tram just as literally as it was about to take off. I just like jumped on, and I walked all the way up one end of the tram because they're really fucking long here, and I was like, Claudia's not on this one. I don't know where she is. I'm just gonna have to hope this one goes home and that she is there. And I turned around to go the other way, and then that's where you were.